Hey, what's up, guys? We're gonna do. I see this event that rewards you for arena, and I know that 3 versus 3 is going on. So I'd figure I would at least stream that while I was in doing my dailies, and while watching the Chiefs and the Dolphins. The Dolphins are not doing so well going into halftime, down 21-0. Um, so let's get to I guess some fighting and whatnot, right? I will turn on the sound and kick someone's ass. That's fine. So you want to run 3 moderators? Run 3 moderators. Let's see if we can get some ranks. I know sometimes it's like pulling teeth, try to get an actual ranked match, but it's only 11:04 in Eastern Standard Time, so you'd figure people would be playing, but it's tough to say. Think you get matched up around your rating. My rating is dog shit, so I should get matched up with someone really good. I mean, matched up with somebody similar. Like, they probably won't have a good team, but I'm sorry, I haven't done arena. It's awful. Okay, so we'll wait, I guess, 2 minutes at a shot, and then we'll go to training. Then we'll go wait 2 minutes. The reason why I say 2 minutes because there's probably then 2 people running ranked right now, and they're fighting. So they might actually fight each other again, and I might be peered out of it. Or there's a bunch of people fighting in different brackets in the arena, but I'm just not part of it. Because probably my rating's so low and there's nobody queuing around this rating. You're all probably 6-path or some shit, which, I probably should be up there, but whatever. Alright, we'll do a training in a second. Hey, I'm super sorry. I was talking to my one of the guys outside. But I don't know if we're even gonna get into a ranked battle. We might not. So I'll know what I'll do. Oh, we did get in a ranked battle. This guy, tell you what, this guy is so in trouble. It is ridiculous. So I'm gonna hit up his Nagatoro, and then I'm gonna put the thing on his. He's too slow for one. He's getting interrupted. Dumb bastard. Like, dude, you didn't see my aura back there, bro? Like, what do you got this little tiny brain? What's going on here? I don't understand people. You're so screwed. It's ridiculous. It's over. Bye bye. You might as well quit now. I'm hitting up the Nagato now. You can do that. It doesn't matter. See you later. Get good. Get good, son. You're not good. His Indra was a 3-star. He already lost by default. Already lost by default. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, that guy, I mean, I get if that's what, like, you can only rock as your best team, then I understand. You're about to see me in arena? Okay. Maybe not, you know. I don't have good rating. You're matched by rating. My rating ain't up there because I don't do this anymore. Although I have the legit team, it still doesn't matter. It's still all about your rating. God, the Dolphins are getting their heads kicked in. Better score on this drive. I'm gonna have to make fun of my friend. Get him, get him. Oh, got away. That's why I said you ain't gonna probably match me in arena. I'm too underranked. So anyone that fights me right now is gonna end up running into me and go like, oh, what the fuck? I can't even build rating because guys like this. I get it. I'd be mad too. I gotta go punch this puppy. Nah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. What are you, 6 pass? If you're 6 pass, we're never gonna meet. Probably not even today. But if you're like Genning, or, yeah, see? So if you're, see, I'm only Jonin, so it ain't, yeah, so Super Kage. So, till I even get up kind of into that rating range, you won't even see me. And you know how far away that rating actually is. It's so far that it's the moon for me. I'm probably looking at what? 15, 20 wins? I'm not gonna be here for 15, 20 wins. I just want to fuck around for a little while. I got this thing. What I noticed is the reason why I want to do some wins and stuff like that. I'm not giving this guy the win. He either have to run. I am, because everything about his new breakthrough is really legit. Like you could run him position 1, no problem, and like build off of him. So the meta kind of has changed a little bit. So I'm gonna show you something. Like, so alright, so ranking. Alright. So we're not gonna look at Josh, and we're not gonna, let's see what Jack's running. For just, okay. So Jack Oh, feels bad, bro. What is that? How? What I don't understand is this is what's funny. Now, anyone that's above me, they spent a lot of more money than me. So when I see stuff like this, it puzzles me that how you can have Indra but only 3-star. There was ways to make him 4-star over the, like, my Indra has been 4-star for a year and a half plus. And I was just waiting on the breakthrough. I'm like, oh, it's gonna come, it's gonna come, it's gonna come. He actually came before Indra, so I'm like, okay. But what's funny is I'm like 30 fragments short of getting him. But also, I haven't been spending money in the game like everybody else. So I'd spent my money, but I haven't spent in probably a year or so. So alright, so Cali right now, I can't show you space time because we're in the tourney, right? So there's not the 1 through, I don't know how much they rate. But me personally, in my space time group, I'm hovering between like 8, 9 to about 12. That's like where I'm at. But like, so then all around me are all 3 millions and like 2.8 millions and stuff like that. So anyone that actually is all around me have way more power than me. But then again, just because you put money into this game doesn't mean you're actually good at the game. There's a lot of people that are bad at this game that put money. What cluster am I in? So if you look at the cluster I'm in this weird cluster of fuck. Can we look at how do we look up groups? Okay, so this is better. So then if you look that I'm in some weird shit. So the group I'm in, I'm thinking I'm in the group G, and so I have death in my group. And obviously, if you look in the scheme of things, I will be seeing death in 1 round. But, yeah. So I might even forget. Because I don't even play this game anymore. I'm not even lying to you. Like, not even show up, and if the other person doesn't show up, I just get passed through. Just pass through, do whoever. So you both people don't show up. The person with the highest power, they pass them through. It's an auto win when it comes down to the timer. So a lot of the times I just space it out and I'm playing World of Warcraft, Diablo. I'm doing life things, hanging with my girlfriend. Like I can't spend all my nights and just like 4+ years later, I have explained this since the last video that I can't put my time and effort into this all the time anymore, or I'll just delete my account. And I'm telling you right now, as much money in my account, I will just go up there and delete it. I won't sell it, I'll just delete it. It's not anything that it could be just me, or it could be the lapse of time of how much time and effort I put in this game over the lifestyle. And you gotta understand, this isn't my first go around. Dude, that's what's up. Shout out to this guy. Fucking, that's what's up. This guy is nuts. And you know what's funny is that I'm gonna show you something. Now, I can go nuts town on this game if I wanted to. Right? And the reason why I stopped paying is that... Hey, let me see. Put this out of disable mode. Let's see if you can see this. I'm trying to buy a house, but the housing market's right now. But if you want to look how much... I'm not sure if you can see that. But right now my account's sitting at 48 grand. And that's not all the money. I just don't. I can't invest money in this game. Like, so I'm going through some shit where I've lived in this apartment 11 years and I'm getting kicked out. My friend, yeah, this game ain't worth it, it's right. My friend, I just had to pay $2,600 on my fucking Audi A6 too. It had an open valve and I needed my car. I weighed the options of buying a newer A6 and then just selling this or trade it in as it is, and it happens to be like $8 grand difference or something like that. And I was like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. And I just went to Comic-Con yesterday, and I'm gonna show you some cool shit in a second. So yeah, for Space Time, I don't even know if I would even do it. It's so freaking. I'm gonna show you some stuff I just got from Space Time. You might like it. Some good stuff I got from Rhode Island Comic-Con. All right, so keep in mind, some of these stuff still have a film on them. I'm not gonna take the film off of them till I frame them, because I don't want them to get damaged or anything like that. So I end up buying 5 different. I bought actually. So no, I'll show you the other thing. So I bought 6 things at Comic-Con. This thing is pretty cool. This is a live actual helmet of Magneto. It's actually the good one. And a legit. This is a legit helmet of Magneto from the 90s cartoon and movie. Actual replica. Awesome. And it's like you know, it's not metal, because if it was metal, you would be talking about probably hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I end up buying this for cost, because some asshole at Comic-Con went to this guy's booth, picked it up, opened it, and took the helmet out. And the guy was ripped. Like, dude, what are you doing? So that happened. So I ended up getting this thing for cost. And I know where he bought it, because I frequent these the site often, and you can buy this at Entertainment Earth for roughly a little less than probably what I bought for it, minus the shipping. You'll probably have to pay shipping. So I paid $85 for this. And what I'm probably gonna do is, since I don't have the costume to go with this, which means the real costume, I'll probably end up putting in this a hard some kind of plastic case, clear case, where you can see around it and whatnot. And so if you see, it actually comes with this stand and stuff. So I'll put it in the case and mount it on that stand, and it should be kind of cool. And I'll show you the kind of art I bought. So I bought 5 pieces of art, and they're about 17 by like 14 or something like that. No, actually I'll measure it and I'll tell you how big they are. Tape measure. So, okay, so they're 24 by, I think, 17. So these pictures, and I have 5 of them, they're 24 by 16, which is pretty cool. And I'll there's a film on this right now that you can't, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry for the glare and whatnot, and I'm trying to keep this straight. But yeah, the glare's hitting it. So it's Itachi. I have this one, it's badass. So what I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna do is professionally frame it, but then box it and then put lights in it so it shines through it, because these are etches. They're like the ones I bought last year from this place. I bought it from the same place I got last year. I bought 3. So last year I bought a Naruto, an Illidan, which is friend or foe from World of Warcraft, and then I also bought an Ichigo, and you know Ichigo is from Bleach. So I bought those. So last year they were glass etches, so they were a little more stronger than it. So these ones are a little different, and I'm gonna show you the rest. So this one also has a film on it, and I think this one's is also fire. So I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I can bring the light over here and shine it on it. I think if I do what I'm about to do, this might actually give it a little bit more justice. Yeah. So I got my lamp. I don't know, can you see that better? So this is also 24 by 17. Right, so you gotta understand how I spent $256 on these 5 things. So the price of these things were $80 a piece. If you buy 2, it's $70 a piece. If you buy 3, it's $60. And if you buy 4, the fifth one was free. The fifth one was free, and I'm like, pfft. Last year I only bought 3 because I bought a painting, and I didn't want to get so long in the tooth in my pocket. So this year I'm like, yeah, I'm buying 4. Give me that 5th one. So let me get the next one. And I think everything I bought is like, after framing it in, yeah. So after framing it in and actually putting the light in there and putting it on a toggle, the thing is like, you're going to be looking at that and be like, oh my god, that thing is like the sickest freaking, how much do you want for this? And then you'd be like, fuck you, and how much time and effort it made me to frame this in and box it in? Because I'm actually going to have to I'm going to have to box it myself. So then I have to paint it the color of the frame, which is probably going to be black. And then in the inside, you kind of want to do, the inside, you want to paint it white because you want it reflect better. You know, people who just put the light in there and just do what it does, it's not going to work as good as you putting. And you don't want to put it like a bright white. You want to put like, because it might be, believe it or not, I don't think it reflects as good as some other white. So you're going to paint it white and then frame it in, but you also have to be able to have it removable. So me being in a carpentry background for most of my life, is not out of my realm because I've been an engineer and I've built tons of stuff now, you know, now in my life, since I've hurt myself and can't do that kind of labor, went to college and I do I'm in cybersecurity, so I'm an ethical pen tester, you know what I mean? So I'm a hacker and stuff like that. So I do that stuff. It's weird from doing labor to, a lot of people can't make that jump, but some people just don't have the mind for it. But me, I kind of absorb things and like, it's weird, you know. And it's funny because I actually have to smoke pot to slow my brain down. If not, it's like da, 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 da. Shut the fuck up, just leave me alone, just, you know. So I'm gonna show you some more paintings. Art. Okay. So I'm not sure if you're also a DBZ fan, but this is this one. Oh, this one's good too, man. Let me get another. So we're Orochimaru. Alright, we got one last one. One last one. And I'm not gonna lie, most of the art there I wouldn't even attempt trying to buy, for the fact that, what the hell's going on here? Why would you do this? I'm gonna have to rip this off. Why? A lot of the art was too small for me. I'm not trying to buy small art anymore. I'll pay more. You might like this. So, you agree that it was a good move. I have 3 already mounted on my wall. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, man, if you can see the true potential of these things, just obviously frame them in, but then build a box and just put a light in there and just be like, yo, what's up? We're not talking about some serious huge light, but just enough light to reflect through. And it should be good. Obviously that was a huge bulb and I had to work with what I had because they're not in something and I'll have to manufacture all this shit. But it is what it is, and I thank God I have a ton of friends that are all in the industry, so they're gonna help me with materials, and I just kind of have to just do it. And since I'm moving, or maybe moving, maybe not here, I don't want to have to do it and then move it. Maybe I'll keep them like this or put them in frames, and then I'll be able to just my next place, or if I buy a place, I have black lights. Like, so in my room, oh yeah, so the Illidan too, man. I'm like, oh my god, they look so legit, especially with different kind of lightings, or if you can actually sit there and dial into it, because I started dabbling into LEDs, and I seen where a ton of people actually went wrong in how they actually set up their LEDs. The first time I did it, I was one of those guys that set it up wrong. The second time I did it, I'm not even gonna lie, I put them in actual channels, and I put diffusers on them, and then stuck them on the top of the walls. And then so when you looked into my bedroom or whatnot and seen the diffusers and the lights up there, it looked professionally done. And it was just like, whoa. To most of the people that you see these streamers or something like that, and they have LEDs and lights, they don't have them in diffusers or channeled freaking aluminum channels that reflect from the channel through the diffuser to make it look like one big light, and then start changing it and stuff like that. No, they just have these lights that shine freaking in each little spot down the thing, and it's kind of like illuminates too much, and it's too much. So you want to diffuse all that light to make it a panel. So they don't know this stuff, but without actually doing the research and dabbling into it, you wouldn't even know. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see what the professionals do, and I figured it out. So I bought a bunch of channels and stuff like that and made it happen. So the reason why I was doing Arena, guys, is that if you notice, I'm at 96, and I'm about to get 2 more. I'm like short 2. Where are we at? Is it Arena? Shinobi, yeah, Arena. So, the Arena, now I'm at 98. 98. And I haven't been able to do this yet. This one right here, I can't open it. It came out. I don't even have nothing to, pool into it. It's not like, oh my god, I'm just gonna dump hard into this. No, 57 is just okay. So obviously I just did all these, and it is what it is. For my power in what it is, so the team I'm actually running is I'm running it like this, and the reason I'm not running him first is I like the way that he does slow reflex. Yeah, the slow reflex on everybody. And anyone around, I haven't gone, so the funny thing is that I haven't tested it on this, on somebody here that's close to my power. So I'm not sure. So if you look at Callie, I know we were at this before. You see what Callie's running. He's actually running him first. And then I think Paintendo next. And then Ashura. And then him. I think this is the way he's running his team. But I could be wrong. So we went Y with that, huh? Indra has 2 mystery skills and one. Yeah, this is good. And he's going Y with this. Yeah. This is the right. This is right. Oh, interrupt action after the next round. Suppress immunity 1 round. Reduces the unit stands attack damage by 100%. Yes. It's what I'm running, right? Yeah. It's what I'm running. Exactly what I'm running. This is the setup. You want to run, although I'm curious on this, though. This. I'm curious on this. Because you see that it causing that splash damage, but it's on hit. Not when it's my turn to do you damage. So with my team, this doesn't work because I'm running Sishui and slow reflex. So anyone in my team can get 5x attacks on someone. So that means him, who does this 3 times this, but this is anytime he's about to do damage or ninjutsu damage or something like that. So he'll do that pre-turn, in-between bullshit where he hits you, you know. And I actually wish they never implemented stuff like that. Like, so a person that doesn't wail, they're at such a disadvantage now with all these little other mechanics they have to deal with as well. But it's that game where you're allowed to do, you know, there's no restriction on how much you can pay or buy, or you know what I mean. Yes, but my biggest problem is that Ashura and Indra is good, is that the fact that I'm actually short on Ashura's, where is he? He's somewhere in here. Yeah, right. I only have him 3-star, and I'm about 30 or so short of 4-star him, and I have this one? No, it's not this one. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, see the Atatsuki optional 5-pack? So I could use it, but it still puts me in the short column of being 30 short. So it's not even worth even clicking that without actually being the full way there. So I'll just leave it there. If I end up getting more fragments, yeah, absolutely. And I tell that to everyone. It's like if they don't have a 4-star for a ninja, but you could 4-star him anyways, but it's a big huge box of goodies like any of these Fukus and you know what I mean. If there's anything like that where it ain't gonna mean shit. This is nice. 30 more of those. That just put me at 80 something. But you know what I'm saying? That it ain't gonna do nothing, and you're probably not even gonna use the guy. Because you're not, you're probably running some breakthrough with the meta or something like that. And I know the meta has slightly changed a tiny bit because of the Indra Breakthrough, where people were not using them at all. Now, anyone that's wailed a little bit are using him, and there's plenty of us. There's plenty of us throughout all the servers, and even in new servers they've wailed a little bit. Obviously they can't use them, I think, till like 80 or something like that, since some of these ninjas are locked out for them. But when they get there, yeah. So, let's do 3s. I guess I could log on. Well, let's see. Well, before I log on this other 2 million account and possibly another 1 million account, let's just ask this. Anyone need 3 versus 3? And I figure I'll be done. I'll put these pigeons away before my dog gets a bunch of hair and stuff on them. But I think that art is pretty fire, right? After I do all of it, so I'm just kind of putting them away. If you look, here I could show you a little bit. My the Naruto is actually in a frame on the wall over there. It's not boxed in yet, but at least it's got a professional frame on it. I don't know how this is. I don't know if you've ever seen my pop collection. It's pretty serious, and they're all. So this is my anime wall, right? And whatnot, and they're all there, like Naruto, Madara, Sasuke. I have Sasuke's signature, and all that stuff. Like, so, obviously, we're so super into stuff like that. You might as well just go full. And then, like, so at this point in my life, I don't collect pop figurines that are not even worth money or anything like that. And I've walked away from booths that think that they. So I was trying to buy this Sasuke Rinnegan, and I know the value of stuff because I you know, that means something to me. So I'm always constantly looking at the value of technically my collection, but just like yeah, I can see the what is that? Oh, that's this. This is what I'm seeing. No, is that the? Yeah, it's this thing that's popping in there. Okay, so yeah. So I know the value of some of these pop figurines, you know, because I'm in that. So my collection's worth $8,000, like $41. Not just those, because I have some in my bedroom as well. But a lot of these are actually, the money ones are up on the wall up above me. But I separate them, like, so Marvel with Marvel, Star Wars with Star Wars, anime with anime, and miscellaneous, just whatever. And then obvious, I have this black light glow in the dark section too, that's surrounded by black lights too. So you go in there, if you want to click that on, the whole area glows, and it's badass. I don't use it all the time because technically, if I put it on, my room glows all night. I shut off all the lights and stuff like that, but all those pops and shit is making my room glow like like the sun. I'm like, I can't sleep. It'd be great for a kid's room, you know what I mean? As long as they leave them on the wall and what they are instead of trying to play with them. So I was trying to buy the Sasuke. He was valued at $45. The guy wanted $75. Like, what? you want I had to just walk away. I just had to walk away. I'm like, man, I was gonna give you like $40 for the thing, but you want $75. So nobody needs 3 versus 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log on 2 guys, and we're gonna run some 3s. It's not going to be fair because these, like, so Omega is straight up to have a really legit 3s team, and I actually switched my 3s team. If you notice, this is my 3s team. So this is the same team I'm technically running in Arena. And it seems to work. Even if you delete Pain, he comes back to life and deletes your team. It's not fair. It's not fair. But then you're able to carry some other people, right? You're able to just carry them. I might have to. I don't want his to bleed into mine, so I'll invite him. Wait, Noid's on? Is this? Oh, I did it in the wrong order. That's fine. I logged on the lesser opponent, the lesser account than the better account. But they're both going to my team, so it's fine. And I did see that new Kabuto in a fight. It was interesting, but they were like destined to lose anyways. 4.6. Damn, man. You know who I ran into yesterday, and I gave him a what's up and a shout out, and he never replied. Maybe he was being piloted. Sir Dopey X. And I felt bad because we ended up beating him like 3 or 4 times in threes or something like that. And I was like, I asked Callie, I was like, so should we give him a win? And he's like, nah, fuck that guy. I'm like, okay. Whoa, what is this? What is this? What did I just run into? This we could lose. We'll see. The fact of the matter is, there's a couple pains. It means they can be deleted and come back and cause very havoc. This asshole's running Tsunade. Life is shit. This is a loss. Maybe. I don't know. I can't predict the future. No. The bro's homeless because he spent all his money on Naruto. Like, what are you doing? Like, I just told you I got all that money in the bank, so I refuse to do that. Give me 1 second. That was my girlfriend. We all went to Comic-Con, so it was me, my girlfriend, her, 2 kids, one's a teenager, one's a preteen, and my boy, Josh. So I spent, like, you know, probably like $300 and something between the 85 on the helmet and the 256 on the ARC, which is, I think, totally worth it, because you were going to probably pay way more than all that crap online or in some shop. So I think I scored a super deal. If you think about it, it's technically $50 a piece for those, and you were also going to be paying tax. So I paid tax, so I only paid $6 tax, even though I know I paid for 4 and got the 5th one free. But how much money you spend dictates how much tax you need, you know, so it boils down to that. So I had a great time. And we were figuring out what we were gonna do. So she's gonna eat. I think I'm gonna have to order a pizza and pick at it throughout the day, so I can be lazy. That team was never gonna beat us. Yeah, and you just run into teams like that. So I think I have 1 win. Usually I give wins away to teams that have no... Oh, look who it is! So it's Hyatt, Poseidon, and Shidoi or whatever. It's so... Hyatt's like, what? 3 something? 3 million something? Very probably running a legit team, but I'm not positive what legit team she's going to be bringing in here. And you know what I heard? I heard that she got hacked and lost her account, and I don't know why. And like, I'm in that field. I'm in that industry. I'm that actually person that sends those nasty little emails to you, hoping that you're going to be clicking on them, and I capture your information. Or you get yourself into a ransomware. No, I'm not doing any of that. I do training for companies that do stuff like that. But I totally am that guy that builds those kind of email templates that are bad. That has a URL in it that if you click it, it's going to direct you to a different link or whatever. And a lot of the time steals credentials or stuff like that. It's also gonna have a pop-up in there that looks exactly like what you're trying to log into, whether it's Office 365, Microsoft, if it's a web portal that you're, I'm gonna make it look like that. You're gonna put your information in there, and I'm gonna capture it. We actually don't capture it, but the scenario that ends up happening is just like that. I'm just gonna capture that you did do that. You're a dumb fucking trainer. But if that was the case with Hyatt, or I don't know if she doesn't stream, so what were you clicking on, and how does someone get your email address? And I have another thing to ask you. Why isn't your account 2-factored? My Naruto account is 2-factored. You can get my password, but if you don't have my token, which is my phone, unless you cloned my phone, which is possible, that's how you can get 2-factor authentication, or you're using a kind of supercomputer that blows by 2-factor authentication. But I'm just saying, you couldn't get in my account without actually having my secondary token, even if you did have my password. So I don't understand what people are doing. If you put this much money into a game and you didn't just protect it, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm reading your shit right now. You're all cool to me. I'm spanking 5 to 6. But yeah, like why? Yeah, why would you do that? Like, so obviously I have people's accounts and passwords. 2 million account guy in UK and whatnot, and obviously I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna change that password because I have a better account than them, and I'm wicked trustworthy. And like I will pilot account. It's not doing it as much now because I'm barely having a tough time to even do the dailies on my account. Like last week, I must have logged in and did nothing. My guy stood there for like 16 hours. People whispering me and everything, playing other games. Didn't even bother. Plus, I'm stressing out with all the getting kicked out of my place. I'm countersuing them, and I have a really good case. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Most likely they might have to settle me somewhere on their dime, since I had complaints and they never fixed them. And I have pitches and all that stuff, and I'm gonna subpoena the city because there's violations on the property. So I'm gonna make them prove that to the judge and make their really best lawyer out there look stupid. You could have the best lawyer in the world, I'm gonna make you look bad in court this time around. Because I know what's right, I'm educated, and I know when you're in the wrong. And I have a lot of pitches and documents to just prove that. So I could win this case without a lawyer, but I know for a fact when it goes in front of a judge, he doesn't want to see that. He'd rather see you being represented by someone professional than you trying to do it yourself, no matter how smart you think you are. To spend a tiny bit of money, and I could have gave them the win. I'm an asshole. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I could have just gave those guys a win. They're gonna be fine, right? The last team that we fought. And yeah, I'd be like, oh, I got my 2 wins. I don't need this win. I'll just give it to you. I feel like an ass now that I wasn't paying attention and just did that. Really? That's cool. Yeah. See, that's the difference between when you're using other people's account that spent a crap ton of money into this game than the actual new dude that joins the server and goes, hey, who has accounts for sale or needs piloting or going on the forum and saying all that stuff. Those people ain't trustworthy. You want me to give you an account. 1, be in my guild. 2, build a rapport with me. Right? Stick around. Things are just handed to you then. And yeah, UK, exactly. That's right. So that's the other thing. So you play a game, and obviously I'm playing on the East Coast server game. And yes, if you're in UK or in Germany or in any of those other countries, in Africa or whatever, and you're trying to play on an account over here, it's all about your time is just crushed now because the events that are happening now, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning over there for you, or midnight, or whatever. Just push your time way to freak out of whack. So a lot of times they'll play in UK or stuff like that. But if you do end up playing over here, you have to have yours piloted in some kind of way, but to a trustworthy person. And if not, what are we doing? We're just screwing ourselves and stuff like that, right? We're just so I think from my power, and I'm about to hit obviously 800,000. I'm about to hit 90k speed, and that's good enough for all the people around me, you know. And obviously, I'm not putting as much time and effort into this game as I was, and I'm not putting no money into it. So, but I'm totally happy where I am now, and not have to. And I always say this for games like this, like, you can whale out as much as you want. Just know this, there's someone that can whale out far harder than you. So you gotta know where. So after a point, it's gambling now, right? You're just gambling. So you have to know your limit. And obviously I can whale out a ton more, but I'm not. I'm just gonna play it as it is, because like I said, if if it was that case, I would just delete my account. It's just. But I also feel the need that I am the guild leader. I do run things here, so I don't want to let down. This is our Discord. If you want to join it and whatnot, say hello to the fellas. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. So I'm trying to build up towards the 100K, but and you know that to get up close to those kind of numbers, it has a lot to do with time and money. In which I'm just gonna have to crawl at it a little slower because I'm not gonna invest the money. I'm not gonna do the Enos. I'm gonna do Fukus and whatnot, but I'm gonna build my stuff casually. I guess the good thing is that when we're talking about these things, I'm not at the bottom here, so I'm getting passively good coupons. That's another good thing, right? So I'm passively still getting, but if we end up merging down some more, I might not, and then it kind of ruins everyone's experience, you know. That has a lot to do with people quitting, and then inactivities happens with people quitting. So this game ain't for everyone. This game will take forever. Yeah. Nah, what is this Fuku good? No, I'm trying to save probably to 100K or whatever. Naruto Ninetales Chakra Gara swimsuit. It's swimsuit though, right? Just swimsuit? Don't I have him? Let's bring up the Garas. No, it's Gara's swimsuit. So then, let me look. I think Omega's over here. Is that what he's running? Not this team, but I'm pretty sure he's running Oro's swimsuit. It's the one with the pre-turn damage, right? That lowers your resistances. So we'll go train. This will at least bring up all Garas. I spell it wrong. G-A. Oh, it's 2 A's. Yeah, see? I don't have them. I have 0 fraction. This is the pre-turn damage. If Gara's alive, that's what Omega's running. Well, partially runs. And they made him put him in his 3's team. If Gara's alive, whenever units both field that aren't swimsuit or summer, units suffer from first damage of the round. So if you're running a summer or a swimsuit, they won't. It's reduced by 50% and the healing reduced by 40%. See, that's pretty legit. Because to think about it, how many people are running swimsuit or a summer? Especially when you get to the top. Oh, you're probably running some kind of... But you might calculate him into the meta of your meta. Because people around me do use him. Or are actually using this guy to his advantage. So yes, I could see where he could be prevalent. But right now, I don't want to chase him. Because the fact that the coupon amount I have, right? I have enough to do it. I probably won't have enough to do the 110K. So I'll just, you know what, they're letting, so before the big Fuku would be around New Year's or Christmas time, right? But it happened during the summer this year. So you might see him piled into that 110K Fuku where he's the bottom tier, right? And then the top tier is Indra or Ashura or something like that. Or maybe one of the new ninjas that you have to pay for that are at the bottom, you know? I think that is going to be it for me. I just wanted to shoot this shit with you guys for a while. Obviously, you've seen some cool art and stuff like that. And yeah, if you want cool shit, you definitely gonna he stops to slow reflex. Okay, that makes sense. That's So being mindful that you said that. So if I go to fight somebody in front of me and they're using Gara, I could change it up, not use Shishui, and planned around it. Now we're playing chess again. Now we're playing chess, and I always say that this game's chess. Not only is but it takes smarts, because you gotta remember what they're doing, try to counteract it. And the smart players know that you got beat by that one time. Now I gotta think on what they did to counteract it in some way, form of another, to not make it look so bad in my position, right? Because when you get up to this level, you want to think that way as a whole. And that's why I remember when we were telling people that in that whole the Madara thing was so big, we were telling people to run this box formation, so it actually made him shit. Like, so he couldn't splash you or anything like that. I mean, he just did nominal damage to you, and people who crowded their guys together got hit with all that extra splash. And you're like, yeah, I'm loving it when you guys are crowding. It's just, you're making me delete you. Like, so yeah, I just wanted to, yeah. Yep, which sucks. Yep, so I'm glad you spent some time with me. It was good talking with you again. Fucking cool that you're up that high in power. Must be nice. I'm not gonna, I don't see myself just totally wailing out anytime soon. I gotta get my shit together. Either I'm watching the market where I'm either gonna buy a multifamily or I'm gonna build, or I'm gonna find an apartment first. Yep, that makes sense. Yep. So sad about Sir Dopey. And man, fucking homeless or whatever. What the fuck is going on with this world? Tell me, as she started doing meth. He's doing meth now. Oh my god. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go probably order food before football. My team is terrible this year. I'm gonna still watch that terrible team. You know? So yeah, I enjoyed talking with you, and yeah, for real, man. You keep doing good things, and it's a big shout out to you, obviously, and anyone else that ends up watching this video on YouTube after it gets exported. If you like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It makes me feel better about making this content for you, spending more time with you awesome people, you know. And I will see you guys next time. You know, if you hear my dog in the background, she's a Rottweiler. She can't help herself. The little dogs kind of make her uneasy. Later, guys.